Today, we're joined by Jeff Schrader, producer on My NBA Mode. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about some of the new features in the mode. Let's start with My GM. What can fans look forward to when they jump?
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the home team. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. No debate there. He got hammered.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here's Edwards. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. They get it back.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Duren with a rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Edwards. Fires at the elbow, and the jumper is good.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Goes up on the wing. Pass to Springer. Here's Watson. McDaniels with some nice D.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Randle, the pass to Conley. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You look at the Bulls, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've had an intriguing start to the season. Recently, they've strung together some wins. You get the feeling that their confidence is really growing.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Pass to Springer. Here's Prosper. Checked by Randle. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, got the momentum. Randle's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Here's Springer. Left side Watson. Over McDaniels. A nice shot by Watson. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Basket's good. Randle's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randle, tough matchup.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Edwards. With a step back. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Watson with it. Down low. Here's Springer. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves lead by 5. To the middle. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Randall. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Gobert. Fires it. And DiVincenzo with a basket. On the assist by Gobert.
DiVincenzo continues to get reliable with that jump shot.
Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Alexander Walker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Collier. DiVincenzo covering. Collier, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Reed, good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Here's Minnesota. They're on an 18-5 run. To the inside, Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. And it's good for 2. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got George, and it's Christie in at the 2 spot. Outside Reed. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded closely. The shot off that time. And for Minnesota, Joe Ingles is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. Here's Phillips. It's good. Set up beautifully by
George. Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
We've got George, and it's Phillips in at the power forward position. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. On the court for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Watson. And here's Duren. Shoots over Reed. Duren, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Conley passes to Reed. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Shed. Another shot. And Duren lays it in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Conley. Back to Randle. No good with a layup. And here's the fast break. Here's Duren. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Minnesota leading by 12. Edwards for 3. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Duren. Over Gobert. Duren, no good.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Puts it up. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 9 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Edwards. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Edwards.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Collier. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Pass to Watson. Stolen by Conley. The teardrop. Misi grabs the board. Now here's Watson, covered by Alexander Walker, and it's Watson missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Conley passes to Gobert. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
To end the run, here's Watson, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Edwards. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Collier. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Watson. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Dillingham, Duran out there with Peyton Watson, and it's Prosper in at power forward.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. And here's Edwards outside. Duran with a rebound. Edwards gone just 1 for 4 from deep. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Randle, the pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Gobert up top. Clock at 4. From deep, Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And that one drops. Now here's Conley. And Watson over to help. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Baseline try. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Puts it up from 12. Duran, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Prosper. Shoots over Randle. Prosper misses.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. You know, Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Phillips' shot is off. And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Jacks up a three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Phillips. No good again that time. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Tipped away. Reed passes to Randle. Cash money on the open jump shot. Randle's got 9.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Duren. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Duren, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Up and in on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his third basket on the night right there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles, to the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Christie. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collier's gotten his first basket of the night.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Randle. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The shot from 20 feet out. "16 seconds left to play in the third. Randle against George. Now Randle. 3 seconds left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Collier, and it's Messi in at the 4. Here's Miller. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Shannon. That three's off the mark. Here's Collier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Pass to Shannon. Poke loose. Here's Miller. Shoots over Collier. The rebound by Shed. Here's Smith. Yep, that one's good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And here's Minnesota now. And he lobs it up top. And they're on the break. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Miller, the pass to Ingles. For 3, DiVincenzo.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Boy, what a run. The points just piling up, Grant.
Hey, whatever they discovered here, it's working for them.
Collier, no good. And here's Minnesota now. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Back to DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. The rebound by Phillips.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Shed. The rebound by Ingles. And Minnesota with possession here. DiVincenzo, the pass to Miller. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Ingles passes to Garza. Back to Ingles. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
1:57 left in the game. Pass to Phillips. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Brent, in a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Shot clock at 5. Here's DiVincenzo, the putback. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Here's Phillips. George left side. Back to Duren. Nice D from Reed. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Prosper's checked in for Phillips. And the Timberwolves with possession here. McDaniels from long range. Duren with a rebound. Here's Shed. They get it again. Duren, no good.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Pass to McDaniels. Lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. 26 seconds left in the game. Down low. Here's Duren. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And here's Alexander Walker. And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.